Most broken metas in Call of Duty history. I think it kind of relates to what we're kind of.
In gaming history, it's no surprise the Call of Duty meta has been.
Wait, I'm actually curious.
A few times, whether it's overpowered weapons or straight up broken mechanics.
Look at this! Wow, this game sucks.
But what happens when top-level pro players are given the same opportunity to abuse the game? Today we're going to talk about the 7 most broken metas in pro.
Let's see this
show.
I actually don't know any of the broken metas.
Absolute chaos.
What was the most broken meta, chat?
Arguably the most broken character in Call of Duty
What is this?
history. Infinite Warfare is one of the most hated CoD games of all time, with the reveal trailer racking up the 25th most dislikes in YouTube's history as a platform.
Oh my god.
And despite being remembered fondly by some, this game set in outer space resulted in an astronomical amount of issues.
Oh my
but
god.
nothing was more broken than the playable robot character in multiplayer, known as Synaptic.
What is
Synaptic
this?
appeared much slimmer compared to other combat rigs. This earns it the nickname the Skinny Bot, coined by former world champion Killer, who won the world championship in 2013.
Skinny body character.
Just losing my one-on-ones to the skinny character, dude. It's demoralizing me.
And despite clearly having a visually smaller hitbox,
Oh my
YouTuber
god.
exclusive Ace insisted that was not the case.
He does feel like he's harder to hit because he looks noticeably smaller, so you feel as though he's harder to hit
Oh
than the
my
other
god.
targets. This simply isn't the case based on all of my testing here.
However, pro players begged to differ. Reigning world champion J-Cap did his own tests, claiming the hitboxes did not seem the same across all the characters.
Oh my
However,
god.
a suspicious hitbox wasn't the only advantage Synaptic had to offer over the other combat rigs. One of its traits was called propulsion, allowing you to
What?
recharge your jetpack thruster much faster.
Oh my god, this character was a glitch. Oh my god, look at Damon.
Instantaneously, that ain't fair. It's not fair. Look at this. That ain't skillful.
And its signature payload known as Rewind.
Oh
allowing
my
you to teleport
god.
back to a previous
Wait, this is
location.
insane.
Broken or not, Synaptic
Wait,
remains
this
in
is
competitive
insane.
play at CWL Vegas, the first tournament of the season.
That puts all of the pressure actually on Aqua, not on Reedy. And we're going to see what Aqua decides to do. Aqua takes the
What?
bomb, but there's the rewind. Aqua
What?
Reedy with the clutch.
Bro,
Reedy
what
using
was
the
that?
rewind.
However, it didn't take long for the community to notice just how broken it really was. Just weeks after the conclusion of Las Vegas, Synaptic was officially restricted. from
What
competitive
was
play.
that?
SkinnyBot was swiftly terminated.
Yeah, no, this had to be
But this
GA.
wasn't the only restriction
That was
during the
insane.
Infinite Warfare season. Early on in the game, a few teams had
My God,
discovered
Infinite
a
Warfare
weapon
had
so
insane
powerful it was
issues.
basically unfair.
What was this?
That gun was the OSA, or the OSA. With its insanely fast fire rate and controllable recoil,
Oh my
this led to
God.
it being the fastest killing assault rifle in the game.
This
Wow.
gun is the best. This assault rifle is the best submachine gun in the game.
A whole page of people just complaining about the OSA is going to get banned.
Oh my
They want to see it
God.
get banned for competitive.
However, just like Synaptic, when it came under the spotlight at Las Vegas, it was clear how overpowered it actually was.
Oh my god, this gun is insane. Wait. What the fuck?
18 and 5, another strike. Vicento though, because he's the hot
Bro,
hand.
this shit looks
We have the new hardware
insane.
popping up, and he is shooting lasers with this OSA. Yeah, his recoil's is not a factor right now. Apparently.
Bro, what? This gun is fucking insane.
Man, 20 and 7. Where did this Vicento come from?
Rise Nation were the eventual winners of the tournament, and Vicento was named MVP with a
Oh my
staggering
God.
1.20 KD ratio.
He actually
accomplished
cheesed
this
them.
with the ultimate loadout, using the OSA and SkinnyBot all
Oh
tournament
my
long. Just like
God.
Synaptic, the OSA was banned from competitive play swiftly after Las Vegas.
Oh my
And
God,
despite
Vicente probably
Rise and
didn't even
runners-up
fucking make the
Cloud9
fucking
mastering
Sunday
the
after
early
that.
meta, both teams failed to live up to expectations the rest of the season, making 0 grand finals the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Since
No, Call of Duty Ghost was
when
gone, like-
players were truly blown away.
Oh, this gun was
at how
insane.
fast
I actually
it
ran this gun, chat. Bro, I remember running this gun. This gun was insane. I actually ran this gun. This gun was...
Enter the Bison. An
This
SMG
gun was
with a high
insane,
rate of fire
chat.
and
Oh
reduced
my God, I ran
recoil.
this gun.
As Infinity Ward introduced a buff to the base damage of all SMGs,
I'm not even kidding,
the
chat.
Bison
I ran this
also
shit.
received improved headshot damage and range.
The one thing you're gonna notice right away is you're gonna die ridiculously
Wow.
fast. So buffing the weapons kind of doesn't really make.
But
any
this
sense.
gun was
However, this
insane.
adjustment resulted in arguably the best weapon to ever grace Call of Duty.
Whoa.
Just look how I'm dying, man.
Whoa.
Able to kill in 2 minutes if a headshot was landed, the Bison was
What?
basically a cheat code. It was ultimately given a headshot damage nerf soon after, and was subsequently banned from competitive play.
Oh my god.
Unlike the Bison, the Remington from
That
Black
is
Ops 2 was
insane.
never so much seen as overpowered. Shotguns in particular have never
wait,
really been
I
a
can't
mainstay in
believe-
the competitive world.
that,
that
dude.
being said,
Pac-Man
there
was-
have
that was
been a few
hilarious.
exceptions to the rule, especially before Gentleman's
Bro,
Agreement
shotguns are
really
insane.
started to come into effect from Advanced Warfare and beyond. Black Ops 1 saw teams like Fear and Optic using the Spaz 12, particularly in S&D.
With
Oh
a
my
3-round
God.
victory. Look at this. He picks up one, just got one shot off, and then pulls into the red dot
This
on the
is
map
so
and finishes
cheesy.
it off. The other guy didn't even
Shotguns?
have a chance.
Great round ending kill cam.
However, the next entry in the Black
This
Ops
was
series
insane.
birthed the shotgun
Oh
ever
my God,
stronger.
I remember
Yet
this.
the Remington was rarely used in competitive play due to its obvious range limitations. However, in the grand finals of the 2013 World
Wait,
Championship,
what? Who used them?
Parasite of Furico Impact decided to open Pandora's box, showing the whole world just how broken it could be. On
What?
hijacked hardpoint against Team Envious, Parasite had the idea to bring out the Remington
No
on
way.
the specific downstairs hill.
No
located
way,
in the road.
Haggy.
This part of the map had just 2 entry points from which enemies could attack, giving the easiest opportunity of his life to farm Envy players with basically zero
Oh
effort.
my
Why Parasite is one
god.
of the best hardpoint players in the game. That knowledge to just back off, to set up on this next hardpoint is going to give them 2 score streaks for Parasite. Is he going to get a 3rd kill? Yes, he's going to get the 4th as well. Huge play from Parasite with this
Bro,
shotgun.
this
This is
is
what we said before
fucking
the map side.
Haggy
He's
is
going to
insane.
continue this rampage as well.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
Add CoD champs?
Remington remained in competitive play after Champs, but the removal of Hijacked from the map pool and subsequent nerfs meant that it was the last time any pro player could cause chaos that Parasite did with it at the World Championship.
And there it is! TP picks it up! Woo! Killer not happy about that one.
Following the increasing crackdown from pro players over the coming years as to which weapons should be used, the shotguns are now routinely either gentleman's agreemented by the pros, or usually straight up banned by the competitive rule set today. While many will have forgotten about the Remington's heyday, something that is still abused today is snaking.
Snaky.
First introduced into the Call of Duty world back in Modern
Oh
Warfare
my
3.
god.
This is something that pro players use, and it gives them tremendous amounts of advantage in the middle of the game.
But with a game-changing
Damn, is that
snaking
really
was
what
not
it
always
is?
possible
On
and
that-
remained
on
absent for
MW3?
many years. But in
What?
2017, word got around fast that
Oh my god.
You guys, look at how OP this is. They were all just trying to shoot at me. They were all just trying to shoot at me, and they cannot kill me, because snaking is that overpowered. That's how overpowered it is.
snaking was performed throughout the
Holy
2017 season,
fuck.
particularly by Stage 1 champion Spice when they won that event. However, pro players agreed after this event to stop using it via a gentleman's agreement, also known as a GA. Over
Oh my
Celium's
God,
abuse
MC.
of this particular mechanic, and he did not seem willing to back down.
One of the most famous players that you guys obviously are well aware of is Cell. He is one of the players that has continued to do it, even if people have been GAing it, even if people have agreed not to do it.
So in the 2023 season, all agreements went out of the window, and snaking was
Oh my
open for
God.
everyone to abuse.
It blows my mind because I feel like no developer, like a COD developer, has watched any of these games. If I saw this and like you'd
wanna
know it's
fix it.
yeah, you'd want to fix it. It's a super abusive mechanic.
With Modern Warfare 3 CDL
Oh
season
my
underway,
God.
pros have once again agreed to ban
Holy
the mechanic
fuck.
from being used repeatedly.
Get a grip! No!
It seems the maximum number of snakes allowed
Oh
is
my
2
God.
before a penalty is enforced by the GA Commissioner Zuma. However, in a theoretic
Snaking's
in
insane,
Black Ops
bro.
3, Treyarch leaned away
What
from
the
double
fuck is
jumping,
this?
dashing style of Advanced Warfare and introduced wall running. Despite being challenging for the average player, for the professionals, they were able to change the movement
That's
seamlessly,
insane.
making for some ridiculous clips. Unfortunately for others, they got rather too creative. Clayster of FaZe Clan caused his team to be forfeited in a pro
What?
match against Complexity during the Black Ops 3
Wait, they
online
got
league
forfeited?
for using
Why?
what they called an unintended line of sight on Stronghold Search and Destroy.
So here you see Clayster.
What the fuck? He got forfeited for this?
You just jump to it, and you're standing on the little edge of a building. I'm not too sure if this is a glitch spot. I don't know. Is this intended or not? I don't know. There is a lip to the building.
While some thought the jetpack era was a fun period, others most certainly did not.
What is this? This guy just skipped across the whole map.
The jetpack era is missed by much of the community, but one thing people are more split on is the potential return of specialist abilities.
my God.
Whether it's pulling out a super weapon or dying to a specialist, that was certainly a frustrating moment. For competitive play, it's arguable that nothing was more frustrating than the Tempest.
Oh my
Black
God,
Ops
this gun
4
was
saw the
insane.
return of Specialist for 2019, and also the return of the Tempest,
gun was
which we saw
insane.
previous. Arcetes had a
Killer
phenomenal
was so
individual
hilarious.
performance on E-United at the
Oh
kickoff
my
in Las Vegas,
God,
but
all
so
battery.
did Optic's new recruit in Dashi,
Oh
who
my
mastered
God.
the weapon heading into the
Bruce
first
was
event in
frying with this
CWL
gun.
Las Vegas. Rather than bolts of
Oh
electricity.
my God.
And there you have it, the most game-breaking
Yo,
metas
did you do the
that pros
protein
have
for factor?
abused in
Those are
competitive
good as
Call
fuck.
of
Yeah, I do the
Duty.
proteins. That's
What do you think
the-
was the
that's
most overpowered? Let us know if we missed any in the comments below.
Dub
Don't forget
video.
to like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more content just like this.
That's a dub video, man. That's a dub video.